Page 4, Loch Lomond. Lomond. I'm not sure how to pronounce that Lomond thingy. One of my viewers corrected me on another video on this piece, and I think they said it was Lomond. Okay, it's fine. 4/4 time, 2 flats, got a pickup beat, pickup measure. So let's look at this. Got a lot of eighth notes in it. I'm going to kind of take both hands at the same time. Usually when I tackle a piece of music, I like to do right hand, then left hand, then put them together. But this kind of flows. It goes back and forth between the hands, so I'm going to do both hands at once. So it's starting out with left hand here and right hand here. So it looks like we're in middle C position, but we have a B flat and an E flat, like so. That's where we are. And we come in on beat 4, so it's like 4 and. So it's here, 4 and 1. Don't forget the B flat. And 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that's pretty much the piece. I mean, you get the idea, I hope. Then we can add, say, the phrasing. You see the phrasing there? So in the second measure after the G, you lift up before you do the F. Just a little lift up. So the second measure's. So you're cutting the G just a little bit short. Take it because the pulse doesn't change, but just a little bit short. And there, and you get the same thing in the second line. And you also at the end of this line, the 2 F's. You're good. Dynamic wise, it starts out sort of soft. You'll have to decide what's sort of soft. Now when you're doing this melody between 2 hands, you have to balance it out so it sounds like one hand played the whole thing. And for me, that was hard. It didn't work for me at all. Every time I would play notes in different hands, it sounded different. So try and balance it out. Then next to the last measure of the first line, at the end, you're going to get a little louder. Go up to about a medium loud. Just get a little louder, not a lot. And then stay there. And then the next to the last measure, second line, you're going to go back down to medium soft. Take your time. Don't get soft too soon. And you can end this softer than you started. It's okay to go all the way down to soft if you want to. That last note should be softer than the half note here, and then come off a little more. A mistake people will make a lot of times is they'll play the last note louder than they'll land on it. Very unmusical. Don't do that. Come off. And that's pretty much the piece. Now I want to do a play with me here where I play it slowly and you play along with me, so you double check your notes and rhythms, because it's important that you get those right. And you could be playing a wrong note and not know it, or the rhythm could be off and you not know it. And this way you can check, because we'll go really slow, I hope. However, since this is a duet, and when you do it with a duet, you need to go up an octave on the keyboard. So instead of here, we're going to pretend middle C on the keyboard just goes up an octave, and it's up here, and we'll be up here. So we're going to play it up here. We're going to pretend like we're playing it here, but we're going to play it here. So put your hands up here. I'll give us 3 counts because we come in on beat 4, and we'll play this together slowly. 1 and ready and go and. And 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and. off. Let's do the duet. Put your hands up here. I'll give us 3 counts and we'll play it together. Now the duet part doesn't come in until the first full measure. Those 2 eighth notes, you're by yourself. Nothing happens there. So I'm going to sort of play them lightly with you on that, and then I'll do the duet part after that. 1 and ready and go and.